Hello everyone, this is again multiple choice question video. In first video we have taken 4 numericals, 4 questions in that. Now start from fifth one. A spherical marble of refractive index 1.5 and curvature 1.5 centimeter contains a tiny air bubble at its center. Where will it appear when seen from outside? Now for this we have one formula, that is formula that is n2 minus n1 upon r equal to n2 upon v minus n1 upon u. So here we have that marble which having refractive index of 1.5 and that air bubble is at the center. So its radius of curvature they have given 1.5 centimeter. So this center to end point it is 1.5 centimeter, and again it is equal to u, which is equal to minus 1.5 centimeter here, right? When observers see from it, observe from outside from the rarer medium, then it can observe the air bubble at the same distance, right? So we have to take this n2, that is refractive index of other medium, that is equal to 1, where object is present in rarer medium, so n2 becomes 1. n1 they have given 1.5, r it is radius of curvature, that is 1.5, u it is minus 1.5. Now we have to find out this v, that is where will it appear when seen from the outside, where that air bubble will appear. Now by putting all that values in formula, we get that n2 becomes 1 minus 1.5, that is n1, upon 1.5, that is radius of curvature, is equal to n2 upon v, that is 1 upon v, minus 1.5 upon 1.5, that is u, n1 upon u. n1 is 1.5 and u is 1.5. Now to find this 1 upon v, we can write it as 1 upon v at one side. This becomes minus 0.5 and this we can keep as it is. So this will be minus 0.5 upon 1.5 plus 1.5 upon 1.5. This common 1.5 as it is in denominator, and this will give 1.5 minus 0.5 becomes 1. So v from this one is equal to 1.5, which is same at the center distance. So that air bubble will observe at center. Option B. Next, angles of deviation for extreme colors are given for different prisms. Select the one having maximum dispersive power of its material. Now for this again we have one formula for dispersive power. Omega is equal to delta V minus delta R upon delta V plus delta R upon 2. So we have to check that values by taking option. Suppose we'll take first option 7 degree and 10 degree. So this omega is equal to 10 minus 7 upon 10 plus 7 upon 2. So this becomes 3 upon 17 upon 2, which is equal to 6 upon 17. This 6 upon 17 is equal to 0.35. Okay, so we get first one value for this is 0.35. Then by putting another value we get 0.31. Then for third one it is 0.28, and for fourth one it is 0.33. So maximum dispersive power will get at 7 degree and 10 degree. So remember, when you have number of options, you can solve it from option side also. So maximum dispersive power we are getting, for this we have taken formula omega is equal to delta V minus delta R, where delta V is angle of deviation for violet color, angle of deviation for red color, it is delta R. Delta V plus delta R upon 2. So keep in mind this formula. So option is first one. Then seventh question, which of the following is not involved in formation of a rainbow? So here, as we know, rainbow we found due to the raindrops. When light will refract from that raindrops, it will give the rainbow formation at the opposite side of the sun. So this will give refraction phenomena also, angular dispersion also, and angular deviation also. But only the thing is total internal reflection will not be there. So it is not involved in the formation of rainbow. So this is the wrong. Then next, consider following statements regarding a simple microscope. First statement is, it allows us to keep the object within the least distance of distant vision. Option Q. Second statement, Q is image appears to be biggest if the object is at the focus, and R, it is simply a convex lens. Now from these three statements, first two statements, that is P and Q, are correct, because as we know, we use this microscope to focus the object, and when its distance is least, still we can observe that clearly. So that is the microscope. So option D is correct. Next, select the wrong statement. First, A is smaller angle of prism is recommended for greater angular dispersion. B, right angled isoscale glass prism is commonly used for total internal reflection. Angle of deviation is practically constant for thin prisms. And D, for emergent ray to be possible from the second refracting surface, certain minimum angle of incidence is necessary from the first surface. From this all, first one statement is wrong, that is smaller angle of prism is recommended for greater angular dispersion. The next numerical is there. Time taken by light to cross a glass slab of thickness 4 mm and refractive index 3 is. Here we have a formula, n equal to c upon v. So where c is the light velocity, n is the refractive index. So from this, v equal to c upon n, which is equal to 3 into 10 raised to 8 upon 3. which is equal to 10 raised to 8 meter per second. So this is value of velocity. Then time taken by that light is given by thickness of that slab upon velocity of light in glass, which is equal to thickness which we are having 4 into 10 raised to minus 3, that is in mm, convert it into the meter. So 4 into 10 raised to minus 3 upon 10 raised to 8. So this becomes 4 into 10 raised to minus 11 second. So answer for this is 4 into 10 raised to minus 11 second. Question 11. If mirrors are inclined to each other at angle 90 degree between them, the total number of images seen for a symmetric position of an object will be. Now again, in previous video we have studied about this one. So here angle they have given 90 degree. So to find the seen images, first we have to find out the formed images. So n is equal to 360 degree upon theta. So 360 upon 90, it's equal to 4, which is even number. So seen images is equal to n minus 1, which is equal to 3. So option is first one, A. Then next, 12th, in case of convex mirror, the image formed is, in case of convex mirror, the image formed is always on opposite side, virtual and erect for convex mirror. Then 13th, a glass slab is placed in the path of a beam of convergent light. The point of convergence of light is option A is the answer, moves towards the glass slab. So question number 14, for a person seeing an object placed in optically rarer medium, again answer is first option, that is apparent depth of the object is more than real depth. Then 15th, optical fiber is based on which of the following phenomenon? Again its answer is total internal reflection. So these are the some multiple choice questions for your practice. So if you have any doubt, then comment on it. Thank you.